Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Welcome to the Disney Days Planning Podcast. This podcast is information about Walt Disney World, which is organized by topic. I'm your host, Alyssa Salveson. Evening and hello from Animal Kingdom's Nomad Lounge. That is where I am recording today's episode, which is our Animal Kingdom overview. How exciting! I'm very excited to be here with you. So Animal Kingdom is the newest and the largest of the Walt Disney World theme parks. It's the largest theme park in the world, covering 580 acres. Animal Kingdom opened on Earth Day, April 22nd, 1998, and again, it's the last and newest theme park here in Walt Disney World. It is themed around natural environment and animal conservation, a philosophy once pioneered by Walt Disney himself. Animal Kingdom, like all the other theme parks, has attractions, shows, shops, characters, dining. It does not have fireworks, however, because that would really interrupt and disrupt the animals here. So no fireworks at Animal Kingdom. But there is a show on the Tree of Life where it opens up. So there is a nighttime show. But Animal Kingdom does close the earliest of all the theme parks, typically. There are also magical extras here as well. Animal Kingdom, like all the other theme parks, has a child care center, a first aid center, a lost and found, guest services, stroller rental, all the same things you'd find in all the other theme parks. And we're going to review everything by category and by land or area of the theme park, just like I've done with each other theme park we've talked about. So here in Animal Kingdom, there are different lands as well. We have Oasis, which is the entrance to the park. So there's the main entrance, and then you have this beautiful walk up until the Tree of Life. So that's the Oasis part of the theme park. Then once you get through Oasis, you come to Discovery Island, which is the center island of the park. So Animal Kingdom has like a center island, which is Discovery Island, and then pretend there's like spokes from a wheel. And those are the different lands that come out of Discovery Island, and some of them are connected outside of Discovery Island, but the others you have to go through Discovery Island to get to. So Discovery Island is the center, and that is where the Tree of Life is, which is the icon of Animal Kingdom, a big tree. Then, so if you're looking at Animal Kingdom like a clock, as you know I love to do, you walk in at 6 o'clock and then at 7, 8 o'clock, but remember you have to go straight up to the center of the clock and then come out around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. That's Pandora, the world of Avatar. That's the newest land of Animal Kingdom. Then, let's say 9 and 10 o'clock is Africa. Then there's Asia, which is connected to Africa. So you can walk from Africa to Asia. Asia would be in the 12, 1, 2 o'clock of the clock. And then there's Dino Land USA, which is hard right, basically, from Discovery Island. So that's your 3, 4, 5 o'clock would be Dino Land. Now, Dino Land will be closing and getting a retheme. This will become Tropical Americas by 2026, 2027 in that area. But Dino Land will be fully closed by the end of 2025. Closures begin January 12th, 2025. So pretty soon. I'm recording this on December 6th. So in just one short month, basically, the closures will begin in Dino Land. So as my recording date, I will record what is open because you may be listening to this while this is all open. But be sure to stay tuned because I will post updates as they happen. Yeah, construction on Dino Land is set for the fall. But I did hear through 2025 you can ride Dinosaur. Then it's going to go extinct, guys, so get ready. Again, you just have to stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed to this podcast and follow me on Instagram, and I'll post when I hear updates. So again, I'm going to talk about Animal Kingdom in the order of attractions, entertainment, characters, shopping, dining, and magical extras. And that's the order I'll be talking about. And then within that, I'll be talking about it in that order of land. Oasis, Discovery Island, Pandora, Africa, Asia, Dino Land. Okay, so we're gonna jump right into attractions. These are things where you wait in the queue to sit down, or in some cases, just walk through in this park. So again, Animal Kingdom, in its name, has a focus on animals. You can see tons and tons of animals. So some of the attractions are just trails, or like the monkey exhibit, and that you see as you're walking by. You don't have to wait in the queue. So in Oasis, as you're entering the park, so as soon as you scan in, you're going to walk through. It's lush and green. I actually just posted in my stories the walk through Oasis. You'll see a bunch of different exhibits there before you even get to the center hub of the theme park. You will see tropical garden pathways, and they're home to diverse animal habitats. In particular, you'll see Babirusa, spoonbill, and an anteater. I saw him as I was walking in today, and he was super cute. There's also like beavers, and I saw a bunch of ducks, like cool ducks. Then you get to Discovery Island, and in Discovery Island, there are 3 different attractions. In Discovery Island, you'll have a Wilderness Explorer Station. Now, the Wilderness Explorer Stations, they're located throughout the park, actually, and it's especially catered to kids. So you'll become a wilderness explorer by completing challenges and earning badges as you work your way around the park's interactive adventure at your own pace. So there's a Wilderness Explorer Station located in Discovery Island. There's also It's Tough to Be a Bug, which will be reopening as Zootopia Better Together. But currently, it's Tough to Be a Bug. It's a 4D experience. So it's like a 3D movie. You wear 3D glasses, but then there's 4D extra fun and also slightly terrifying things. So beware if you're taking little kids. It's Tough to Be a Bug. It could be a little terrifying. Again, Zootopia hasn't opened yet. It will be opening winter. It's not open yet, so I can't speak to Zootopia. Tough to Be a Bug, a little bit scary for children and for me. I don't like it very much. Then there's also a bunch of Discovery Island trails. You can discover many animals around the Tree of Life. There are otters there. There are catfish, cotton-top tamarin, a tortoise, lemur, flamingos, kangaroos, all around the Tree of Life area. Again, you're going to hear a lot about animals. So those are your attractions in Discovery Island. Next, we're going to head to Pandora, the world of Avatar, and there are 3 attractions there. The first being the Navi River Journey. It's a really relaxing, low-key, tranquil river boat. Next is Avatar Flight of Passage. You have to be 44 inches in order to ride. And then there's a Wilderness Explorer Station there as well. Next, we're going to head into Africa. In Africa, there's Kilimanjaro Safari, which is about 22 minutes. And it's so cool. You're literally in a safari vehicle riding through the vast safari that they have, diverse animals that they have here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. It's really awesome. Babies can ride it. There's no height requirement. It's really, 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 really cool. Definitely recommend. Next, you have the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail, and then you have Rafiki's Planet Watch. At Rafiki's Planet Watch, there's another Wilderness Explorer Station. There's a conservation station where you can learn about conservation, an animation experience where you can draw with an artist, one of your favorite characters. They'll do a directed drawing basically and teach you how to animate. And then there's an affection station, which is basically a petting zoo, and it is, oh my god, so amazing. You can brush the animals. It's very cute. Then heading over to Asia. In Asia, there's the Maharaja Jungle Trek, which is like Gorilla Falls. You walk through and you can encounter different animals. There's Kali River Rapid, and in order to ride that, you must be 38 inches or taller for the Kali River Rapids. And then there's Expedition Everest. Expedition Everest, great roller coaster. It's actually my favorite, and you have to be 44 inches or taller to ride Expedition Everest. Okay. There's also a Wilderness Explorer Station here in Asia as well. All right, next we're going to go to Dino Land USA. Remember, this will all be closing at the completion of 2025. So if you're listening this in 2026, nothing I say is accurate. Be sure again to subscribe and check my Instagram. I will post updates as they happen. But currently, as of December 6th and December 9th, this episode will be released. This is what is offered in Dino Land. There's a boneyard, which is a playground, and also an area where you can dig for fossils. My kids love this playground. They will spend hours at this playground. Then there's fossil fun games, which is like carnival style games like you'd see on a carnival or a boardwalk. I'm from New Jersey, so we're big boardwalk people. So those kind of games are there. But again, all this will begin closing January 12th, 2025. And then there's Triceratops Spin. That location will be replaced by a carousel in the Tropical Americas land. The carousel looks awesome. It's going to be all different animals from different Disney movies. At least that's the concept art. So it's going to be really awesome. But right now it's Triceratops Spin. And what Triceratops Spin is it's like Dumbo, but with Triceratops. Okay? And then there's Dinosaur, which is a pretty scary ride. Dinosaur is cool. It's this neat ride. It's going to be like it's going to be rethemed to an Indiana Jones ride. You have to be 40 inches to ride that currently. Next, we're going to talk about entertainment. In Oasis, you can see Divine. She's a woman who is on stilts, and she's dressed in grassy garb. She blends in with the environment, with the landscape, but she's really cool to see. In Discovery Island, and actually you can kind of see this from all the lands, because again, Discovery Island's an island, so there's water surrounding it. So each of the other lands has water too. So basically in any land, you could on the water, there are flotillas that go by. And one of the flotillas is a drummer's flotilla. Other flotillas, they're not listed in the app, but I've seen like Pocahontas and Miko on that. I've seen Mickey and Friends dressed in like safari garb on them too. But there's different flotillas that go around that river, so that's really cool. But the drummers and the band are really fun. Then in Discovery Island, you'll see animal encounters. These winged encounters of the kingdom takes flight. You'll see a bunch of macaws flying around. And really what they're doing is leading you to a show that they have in Asia, which is really cool. It's a feathered friends in flight show, but the macaws are so cool and really fun to watch. And again, if you follow them, they will lead you to the show. And then in the evening when it gets dark, there's the Tree of Life Awakenings. It's actually 6:02 p.m. right now, so the Tree of Life Awakenings will be happening in just 8 short minutes, which I will miss, but they will be happening. So they happen at evening time when it's dark, and it's just a projection show. It's beautiful on the Tree of Life. There is no entertainment in the world of Avatar in Pandora, but it's a really cool vibe at night. It all glows. It's really cool. So I definitely recommend walking around Pandora in the evening. In Africa, there's Festival of the Lion King, which is a 30-minute long show, and it is amazing. Then there's Harambe Village Street Band. There's the Tam Tam Drummers of Harambe, and then there's Kora Tinga Tinga, which is an African harp. And this family who plays the harp actually played for the king. Then in Asia, there's that bird show I was talking about, Feathered Friends in Flight. It's a cute little show. There's a bald eagle and as well as other winged animals and not winged animals. It's a cool little show. Definitely check the app though to see when the show stopped running. Same with the safari. The safari ends at a certain time too, so be sure to check the app. Be sure to always have the My Disney Experience app and be checking the app. If there's something you really want to do, you must check the app. And then there's also Beats and Strings, another entertainment here. Dinoland USA, there's an amazing show. Arguably one of the best shows on Disney property. Finding Nemo, The Big Blue, and Beyond. Really cool show. And then there's Songs You'll Dig with Dino Institute intern. And that happens at the lounge in Restaurantosaurus. Next, we're going to head to characters. Now, characters are a little tricky. I've talked about this before. You know that characters are tricky in general if you've listened to any of my other episodes. Okay, nothing really in Oasis, but in Discovery Island, at the Adventures Outpost, you can meet Mickey and Minnie in their exploration headquarters. No characters in Pandora World of Avatar. And then in Africa, at the conservation station, you can actually meet Rafiki and Timon. Nothing in Asia, but in Dino Land, you can meet Chip and Dale, and you can meet Kevin. Kevin just strolls around, though. He is not located on that. He's just a wandering character. All right, next we're going to go to shopping. In Oasis, there's Garden Gate Gifts, which you can find pins. Again, one of the quirks of Disney fans. Sometimes they do pin trading, so you can buy pins online, but you can also buy them in the parks. And then at certain spots, you can trade them. So that's a pin trading spot, or a place where you can purchase pins as well. Then there's the Rainforest Cafe here, and you actually don't need to have a ticket in order to go to the Rainforest Cafe. You can get to that before you scan your ticket, but there's a Rainforest Cafe gift shop too. But you can also enter from the theme park too. There's two different entrances. Next in Discovery Island, there's Island Mercantile, and in there there's pins as well. And there's Discovery Trading Company pins as well in there too. In Pandora, the world of Avatar, there's Wind Traders. In Africa, there are quite a few shops. There's Mombasa Marketplace, Zuri Sweet Shop, and you can mobile order there too, actually. There's Africa Hub Card, and that is pins, hats, toys. It's just a little kiosk shop. There's Maria Souvenirs, Zawani Traders, and Kilimanjaro Safari Cart. Next in Asia, the Zirkazam Bazaar, Mandala Gifts, and Yak and Yeti Bhaktapar Market. In Dino Land USA, there's the Dino-Rama Cart, Chester and Hester's Dinosaur Treasures, the world's largest pin truck, and Dino Institute Shop, which is the gift shop at Dinosaur. All of that will be closing. All of Dino Land will be closing. But as of my recording date, those are open. Next, dining. I have to say, I believe the dining in Animal Kingdom is the best in any Walt Disney World park. There's snacks, there's bars and lounges, there's quick service, which sometimes you can mobile order from the app, and there's sit-down dining, and I include character dining in that. Okay? In Oasis, there's Rainforest Cafe, like I talked about. You can enter that from actually outside the theme park. And then there's Joffrey's, which is coffee. In Discovery Island, there's Eight Spoons Cafe, which is a snack kiosk. The Smiling Crocodile is a quick service kiosk as well. Flame Tree Barbecue, amazing. Definitely eat there. It is beautiful. The seating is beautiful there. But that is a quick service, and you can mobile order there as well. There's Isle of Java, which is a snack. It's coffee. Tiffin's, which is a fine dining sit-down restaurant. There is no dress code, but it is a fine dining sit-down restaurant here within the Animal Kingdom. There's Nomad Lounge, which is walk-up list only, and you can enter that. You can go to the restaurant and put your name on the list, or you can join the list on your app, which is what I did today. And I'm actually sitting here currently recording this episode. I'm at Nomad Lounge, and that's a bar and lounge. But they have food. I ate here too. There's Pizza Safari, which is a mobile order quick service. There's Creature Comforts, which is a quick service coffee spot, and that is your Animal Kingdom Starbucks. You know, there's a Starbucks in every park, and here's the Starbucks. It's Creature Comforts is the Starbucks here in Animal Kingdom. Next, there's Pandora, the world of Avatar, and there are two places to eat there. There's Pangu Pangu and Santui Canteen, which people rave about. Then in Africa, there's Mahindi, which is a snack spot. It's a popcorn stand, basically. Then there's a bar, it's called Dawa Bar. Tusker House Restaurant, which is a sit-down dining character meal. So here's where you'll meet Mickey and friends dressed in safari gear. There's Kusafiri Coffee Shop and Bakery, which is a snack. Tamu Tamu Refreshments, which has breakfast. I always feel like I need to point out places that have breakfast, and you can get breakfast at Tamu Tamu, and it also has ice cream snacks. There's Harambe Fruit Market, which is a snack. And then there's Harambe Market, which I really love. That's a quick service restaurant, beautifully themed, and you can mobile order there as well. Next, heading into Asia. So in Asia, we have Mr. Kamal's, which is a snack stand. Caravan Road, which is a snack stand as well. And that's like shaved ice, and it has beverages as well. And alcoholic beverages like beer. Waru Outpost, which is a bar lounge. Drinkawala, which are it's a snack stand. Yak and Yeti Restaurant, which is a sit-down restaurant. It's one of my favorites. It's like a must-do for me when I'm in Animal Kingdom. Yak and Yeti Local Food Cafe, which is a quick service. So if you can't get a sit-down reservation at Yak and Yeti, that's an option for you, that quick service. Royal Anandapur Tea Company, which is Joffrey's. Anandapur Ice Cream Truck. Thirsty River Bar. Dinoland USA, again, this will all be changed, but currently we have Trilo Bites, Dino Bite Snacks, and Restaurantosaurus, which is a quick service and you can mobile order. Next, we have our magical extras at Animal Kingdom. So you can do private premium tours here as well. You can do that any park. And you have to go to the My Disney Experience app. You probably have to call Disney World for more information about that. But you can do a private tour. You can also do Capture Your Moment, which you can do in all the other parks as well. And in Animal Kingdom, you can choose 2 different locations to do your Capture the Moment. It's not restricted like it is in some of the other parks. In Africa, you can do 3 different tours that have to do with the safari, and they're all really cool. I'm dying to do any of them. The first is called Caring for Giants, and it's an elephant. It's about the elephants. It's $39, so quite affordable, but you must be 4 years or older to do that. Next is Savor the Savannah, an evening safari experience. This, you enjoy the savannah at Disney's Animal Kingdom Park with a private safari, African-inspired tapas, beverages, and more. This can include alcohol as well, but you must be 21 or older to indulge. This starts at 3:15 p.m. and it's $189 to $199 per adult. But you must be 8 years or older to do this. Then there's an Up Close with Rhinos tour, and that's $49, so pretty affordable. It starts at 11 a.m. as of the date I checked the app, and you have to be 4 or older to do that as well. And that, my friends, is the Animal Kingdom Park. I hope you enjoyed learning about Animal Kingdom. Each of these will all be a separate episode. This was just a general overview. I'll go much farther into detail in the future. Our next episode is going to be about tickets. You need tickets to enter any of the 4 theme parks and water parks and mini golf. So the next episode, I will be diving deep, the nitty gritty about tickets. What kind of tickets you can get, where you can get them. Prices, I'm going to have to give a range because they vary day by day in most cases. So really, you're just going to have to check on your own, but I will describe all of that to you in the next episode. The next episode you'll be hearing, in addition to the ticket episode, will be a trip report from my trip. I'm here currently, as you know, I'm recording in Animal Kingdom, and I've been doing little voice memos each day in the park, so I'll put that together as an episode so you can hear a report of my days in the parks. Thank you so much for listening. Please send it to anyone you think is headed to Animal Kingdom or would love to learn more about what Animal Kingdom has to offer, and I look forward to talking to you again. See you real soon. Thank you so much for listening to the Disney Days Planning Podcast. See you real soon.